It's the final night of the regular season in high school football. Tonight on CCX, a matchup between the Sartell Sabres and the Park Center Pirates. From Park Center High School in Brooklyn Park, John Jacobson along with Bill Hunstock. And Bill, mid-October, not bad at all. A little bit of cloudiness, but it's a beautiful night. A little breeze, but, you get 50 degrees plus on October 16th, you're doing okay.
We're having a great time with that. This beautiful weather is perfect football weather in the fall here, and we're ready for some football.
Second all-time meeting between Sartell and Park Center. The first game last year up at Sartell with Park Center winning that game. Sartell winless last year, and Bill, they were winless this year until last week. Beat St. Cloud Tech on their home turf in Sartell's last home game of the year, so they're coming in excited and ready to play to try to make it two in a row here against the Pirates.
Right, and the Sabres are going to be a challenge, I think, for Park Center. They're going to present some things that they haven't seen a lot of. Offensively and maybe defensively, their offense are running the ball more than they throw it. In fact, quite a bit more than they throw it. And they're an option-oriented offense, which is always tough to deal with, particularly if you have two good runners. So I think Sartell is going to present a real challenge for the Park Center defense tonight.
Park Center comes in 3-4 on the season, but coming off back-to-back losses and back-to-back shutouts losses against Monticello and Rogers. Two really good football teams with the Pirates looking to get back on track here tonight. They have really been hit hard by injury so far this year, Bill. 4 players out for the season with ACL injuries. Yep. Josh Jakes has been out most of the year. Their top running back and a good defensive back. So they've been trying to make do with the guys behind them and looking to close out their regular season with a win here going into the section playoffs.
Right, and they're gonna really face a challenge tonight as well, not only with the Sartell offense and defense, but with their own situation. Now they've had several guys that have been lost for the season. That means that you're playing a second-line guy, but those second-line guys are learning quickly. They're under the playing conditions, so they're starting to mature, and they're maturing a little bit quicker. Coaching staff is hoping that they mature a lot between last week and today and ready to go for the playoffs.
Senior night here at Park Center as the Pirates take on Sartell. We'll kick it off in just a moment. High school football live on CCX next.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
Wednesday night football in Brooklyn Park, Sartell and Park Center. John Jacobson and Bill Hunstock, and welcome to CCX coverage. Regular season for us actually wraps up Thursday afternoon. Jay Wilcox and Bill Hunstock will be over at Osseo High School for a noon kickoff. The Orioles host White Bear Lake, and then the section playoffs beginning next week in all the classes. Sartell will receive tonight's opening kickoff. They are in white. Park Center in their home green. Mark Vaugh, a senior, will handle the kickoff for Park Center. And we are underway. Vaugh with a good kick that's handled at the 7-yard line, or 17-yard line, brought out past the 25 to near the 29-yard line. Jamison Kramer, senior running back, defensive back on the return for Sartell. And the Sabres will start first down and 10, just shy of their own 30-yard line. Bill mentioned the run-heavy offense that we'll see tonight. They've not thrown a lot of passes, Bill. Just 59 attempted as a team on the season coming into play tonight. And on the ground, as you might expect, on the first down run out to the 32-yard line, a pickup of 3 yards, bringing up second down and 7. So look at Austin Lahr, the starting quarterback for the Sabres. Got a lot of yards rushing, not a ton of passing. As I mentioned, he'll run the ball as well as the option offense that Bill talked about in our pregame. This time he keeps it after faking the handoff to Tavalli, and he gets out to the 35, 36-yard line before he's tackled there, brought down by Harrison Lewis. Third down and 3 after a gain of 4 by Lahr.
And this is exactly what this type of offense wants. They want to get 3.5 yards each time they snap the ball and stay ahead, what they say, stay ahead of the sticks.
The starting offense for the Sabres, starting D for Park Center on third down and 3, and good coverage on Tavalli. He got a yard, but that was it, and then that Pirate defense able to put him away for a gain of maybe a yard. But it's going to be 4th down and 2, and the Sabres will have to punt.
And Tavalli is the quintessential fullback in this offense. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. Compact, strong legs.
Averaging nearly 5 yards per carry, but only got 1 there. So punt for Sartell on their first drive. Kick away, and we'll get a flag down as the ball goes out of bounds on the punt by Matt Schreiner. Check out the flag, which came out near the run back area. They'll mark it out at the 35. And we'll see what we have here.
Didn't even see anybody in the area there.
Right. No,
Yep.
They're going to pick up the flag.
Yep.
So Park Center will start from their 35-yard line. Tyjon Brooks is starting quarterback. He's played some quarterbacks. Outstanding receiver for them. He gets the call tonight under center, at least to start tonight's game. With a good game of offense against Cambridge Isanti, middle of the season, both running and passing. He'll hand off on first down, and a loss probably of a yard there on the handoff. As you look at the offense for Park Center on the right, and the starting defense for Sartell. And a good start for Sabres. A loss of 1 on first down. Cameron Harris getting the ball, and he is wrapped up, and he's dropped for a loss of 3. Owen Vinci Stark comes in and gets the tackle for loss. Or is it 9? Number 9. That's Nathan Tangen, not 8 on the tackle for loss on the running back Harris.
Well, that was a
really
really nice defensive play there by Tangen, coming up and making a good open field tackle on the running back.
Here's a little shaken up. It's 3rd and 14 for Park Center. Works again out of the shotgun. He'll roll to his left, throws, completion, and a gain of about 8 or 9 yards, but it's going to be shy of the first down by 5 yards. Jerome Gregory on the catch for the Pirates out to the 39-yard line. It will be a gain of 8 on the first pass attempt tonight.
He had Clay open deeper. I don't know if it was a high pass. I don't know if he was trying to get the ball to Clay or. Well, they're going for it on 4th and 5.
From their own 39. Looks fakes the handoff, keeps, and he'll get a yard or 2, and that's it. And then Sartell wraps up. And they take over on downs. Tackle made by Keegan Walduck, junior linebacker, after a gain of just 1.
That's kind of an unusual call, I think, at the beginning of the game in your own zone. But I think trying to set a tone, be aggressive.
Sartell will have it first down and 10 on their second drive. Pitch after the fake to Tavalli goes out wide, and a gain of a couple of yards. Jamison Kramer, who had the kickoff return. On the run here, Albert Johnny on the tackle. Gets Scott Hench's 13th year as head coach, and he told us, Bill, before the game they changed up their offense this year based on their personnel.
Exactly.
So now 8 games into the season, finally kind of finding their rhythm. They played their best game of the season last week against Tech. Kramer gets just 2. It's 2nd and 8 from Park Center 38. Pitch goes the other way. Cutting it back to the ball comes out at the 36. It looks like Park Center has it.
Officials haven't signaled anything yet, whether it was down by contact or a turnover. Down by contact.
Delvine Bleedy came up with the football, but they do mark it as a down on contact. There's the pitch, goes back. Anders Larson
good coverage.
comes it up. It's hard to see from there where the
It's
ball
hard to
came
tell,
out.
but the ball did come out.
He'll roll out on 3rd down and 7. Throw is high and incomplete. On the pass by Lar, trying to get it to Levi Freeler. That'll be 4th down now for Sartell.
And this is definitely 4-town zone. You can see that here on the replay.
Oh, that ball's way out.
That ball was, yes, that was out before he got close to the ground.
A break for Sartell, then the incomplete pass. It's 4th down and 6 from the 36. Lar up under center. Play action's going to go down the middle's got a man open and overshot him, incomplete on the pass intended for Kramer near the end zone.
That would have been a touchdown. That was a really good run fake that they made, and the ball's just overthrown. And you see just off the fingertips of the receiver.
So Park Center on that change possession, Bill, only loses about 4 yards. They gave it up at the 40. They get it back at their 36.
Unfortunate events here for Park Center to not give up any more yardage than they did.
De Niro Fellows now in at quarterback, and we expected to see him tonight. We saw him at quarterback the first game of the year against Cooper. Handoff goes to DeAnthony Miller, and Miller gets 4 yards out to the 40-yard line. 40-yard line, setting up 2nd down and 6. There's Fellows, the senior. Brooks still in the game. He's on number 1. Breaks the huddle. He'll go out a wide receiver.
Yeah, Brooks and Clay give him 2 receivers that are pretty good speed. They're not real big, but they got pretty good speed overall.
Handoff, breaking a tackle, and another. Miller really fighting for yardage there and may have the first down. He's very close to the 46-yard line. They're going to mark him for a first. It's a gain of 6 and the first down of the game. That's a hard run, Bill. Nice job by Anthony Miller.
Good second effort. We'll see here. Miller gets in and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage and just keeps the leg drive going and gets an extra 4 or 5 yards. That yards after contact, that's big, and he really drives to get that first down.
Hammock on the tackle. 1st and 10, Pirates from their 46. Brooks comes in motion. He gets the handoff going wide. Sartell, that's going to come back here. Brooks runs out across midfield. We can see the holder, the block, the back there in the backfield, and the Pirates are going to march backwards, and it's going to be the first penalty of the night.
Yeah, it's going to cost them.
It is a hold. We'll look at it again, Bill.
We'll see right out here on the flank. We see
Probably Miller right there.
Miller,
9,
number 9, does a real good job of tackling the defender. Unfortunately, that costs you 10 yards.
First and 20. Ball back to 36 now, Park Center. Brooks in motion again. Play action ball tipped in the air and knocked down, incomplete. Matt Schreiner, junior linebacker, comes in and breaks up the pass.
Really nicely broken up pass by the defensive end coming in, Schreiner. I mean, he gets his hands up. He was unblocked. He gets his hands up, makes a nice play.
Peyton Allen was a couple of yards away from being able to catch that deflection and get an interception. As it is, it falls to the turf, and it's 2nd and 20. Looks again in motion. Goes a throw out that way. Evades a tackle in the backfield, cuts it up to the 40 and out to the 43-yard line. Schreiner in on the tackle. That looked like it could have gone for a loss, and Brooks did all he could. He turned it into a 7-yard gain.
And here we see Brooks does a nice job of reversing his field and getting back the other way. A lot of times that's not a very good idea. But when you've got good speed, but Schreiner makes a nice open field tackle and limits it to a 7-8 yard gain. So we're 3rd down.
On 3rd and 13. Fellows has time to throw over the middle, completes it to Brooks. It'll be a yard shy of the first down. To bring up 4th down and 1. Tackle made by Helen Sigler. And Sigler saved the first down there. Action to mark him at the, it will be a 45. It will be a full yard shy of the first down.
And Park Center gets into Sartell territory for the first time.
Give us to Miller, trying left side. I don't think he got there. Marking him definitely short. Sartell is going to take over on down.
That was close, but he didn't get a good shot at the line of scrimmage. Defense was firm. We can see pretty good push by the offensive line, but filling from the backside.
Well, it was like Preston Peterson, number 13, who came in and makes the tackle. No gaining. Jordan Salas, 7th year. Park Center head coach. His team able to get into Sartell territory, but a stop on 4th and 1. And the Sabres get the ball back for the 3rd time here in the first quarter, and their best run. This will gain 7 yards into Park Center territory. Tavalli with his 3rd carry tonight.
Yeah,
brings it down to the Park Center 48.
Tavalli's been the workhorse of this run offense this year. He's got around 600 yards rushing, about 82 yards per game rushing. And you can see he's a tough guy. He's 5'11", 200 pounds, and he got good leg drive.
Closer to 8 yards, 2nd down or long 2. He faked to him under a big rush is more, and down he goes. Back close to the 40-yard line, the sack made by Olagbaju.
Olagbaju really made a nice effort there. He didn't come in too tight, and he got deep enough to keep the quarterback from getting around him. Watch it play right there. Good pressure inside. And a good open field tackle. Well, that really sets a difference now.
They gave him a generous forward progress at the 44. Loss of 8, 3rd and 10. Rollout. Lar to his right. Downfield, got a man wide open, a completion. Freeler to the end zone and in for the score.
Oh, my goodness.
Levi Freeler, the senior, a 56-yard touchdown for the Sabres, and Sartell strikes first.
Yeah, that was a well-executed play, and somebody on defense blew the coverage because Freeler was wide open.
Hunter Jefferson, he's the kicker. Oops. Oh, Park Center looked to be offside there.
Now you're going to put the offense in because it's going to be half the distance to the goal.
Sabres confident they can gain a yard and a half here, so they will go for 2. Freeler, not a lot of catches, Bill. That's only his 8th catch of the year, but coming in averaging almost 24 yards per carry. Tavalli is not going to get there, and it's going to stay 6-0. Pirates were ready and met him, and so touchdown good, an extra point. Try for 2, fails. Look at the touchdown pass again, Bill.
Here we are. The nice rollout. And we can see that the receiver, Freeler, just was wide open. And he drags the defender into the end zone over the pylon. He caught the ball around the 20-yard line and took it in. Nice run after the catch.
Freeler's 8th catch of the season, his 2nd touchdown reception. Lar with his 5th TD pass, his longest pass of the year. His previous long was 54. This one goes for 56. So Sartell, Bill, gets that stop on 4th and 1 at their 45. Survive the sack on 2nd down and come back and then get the big strike on the pass. Jefferson to kick off.
And Park Center has turned the ball over twice on downs.
It'll be handled at the 12-yard line. This is Brooks, has some room to midfield, cuts it back, still on his feet, back toward the 40. Brooks still going.
He's
all the way down to the 21-yard line. What a return by Tyjon Brooks.
Tyjon Brooks does a great job here. That's a highlight reel run there. He was in traffic about 45 yards. Really nice return and obviously excellent field position for the Pirates. Here we'll see. Catches the line drive, makes a move to the middle, and then does a nice job right there of avoiding the first guy. Gets a few blocks, but now watch. He just bangs off of people, makes a dodge, goes there, spins out.
A 67-yard kickoff return for Tyjon Brooks.
Really well done. That was exciting.
1st and 10, Pirates from the 21 of Sartell. Fellows wanting to throw on 1st down, and he's going to be sacked back at the 30.
We got a flag on the line of scrimmage from the head linesman. That would usually indicate a false start, but since the play was run, it's probably an offside against Sartell.
Peyton Allen, 18, Keegan Wolduck, 11, combining for the sack. We'll see if it holds. I'm guessing against Park Center, they're talking to the Sartell bench.
It must be, but if it was a false start, that you would usually kill the play. Okay, so they refused the penalty, take the loss. But
Loss of 9 on Fellows. Second down and 19 for Park Center from their 30.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't kill that play right at the beginning.
Miller in the backfield with Fellows. He'll get the handoff. Inside the 25, gets back the yardage lost on the sack all the way down to the 20. It's a pickup of 9 for Miller. With 4 carries for 19 yards here in the first quarter. And it's back to a third down and 9 to go. Manageable distance, Bill, and 4-down territory here for the Pirates.
Yep. Yeah, DeAnthony Miller's really proven to be a pretty tough running back.
I like that call, too, on 2nd and 19. You're thinking, well, we're going to get this back right away. Well, you probably got 4 downs at this point in the field and go with the run. We'll go with it again. Not quite as much success this time. Let's get a couple yards down to the 18-yard line. We'll set up 4th. And it's going to be about 7 to go.
That's going to be a chore right there.
Yeah. The 4th down, still close to 8 to go. He only got a yard on that play. Fellows back to the huddle. Rico Calvert now the back, 19 in the backfield with Fellows. Fellows to throw over the middle and gets, it's incomplete. Broken up on the pass intended for Roosevelt Klee. Kellen Sigler on the coverage. Klee couldn't hang on, and Park Center turns it over on downs.
And that's a nice crossing route. Klee usually hangs on to that ball.
Tang also on the coverage along with Sigler. Look at it again.
Pretty good hit right as the ball gets to him. Right there, he gets hit right where the ball was, and it pops free. So once again, Park Center turns the ball over on downs, albeit deep in Sartell territory.
Their worst starting position tonight, and nothing doing there for Lar on the run option. Park Center snuff that out and make the tackle. Artavius Tondrick, 66 on the tackle. 2nd down and 10.
And both the fullback Tavale and the quarterback Lar were tackled. That's when you're playing against an option offense. You've got to tackle the first guy first. You can't outthink it because they'll end up beating you. So that was well played. At the end of the first quarter.
Sartell, the only points so far, the long touchdown pass from Lar to Freeler. It's 6-0 Sabres leading the Park Center Pirates. Take a time out on CCX. More football from Brooklyn Park after this.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
With Bill Hunstock, I'm John Jacobson. Welcome back to CCS coverage, high school football, week 8 of the regular season, Sartell and Park Center. Second all-time meeting between the schools. Last year, won by Park Center at Sartell. Sabres lead 6-0 as we start the second quarter, and a 2nd down and 10 for the Sabres from their 19. fake the handoff to Tavalli, and a good run to the outside. Close to a first down. May have it as Anders Larson, number 32. They are going to give him a full 10 yards. Larson's second carry. And the first rushing first down. Oh, no.
Nope, not quite.
Yeah, not quite. I thought they had marked him up. So, sorry, it's a gain of 9. It'll be third down and 1. Oh, movement might be on Park Center. Everett certainly thinks so, as Tondrick was a little anxious to get across the line, but we'll see. It is offside.
Oh,
Second penalty on Park Center.
that's frustrating.
First and 10 for Sartell as they get it from their 33 now. Give goes to Tavalli up the middle. Gains 4 yards out to the 37. Tondrick in on the stop, along with Bleedy.
What makes this option offense tough to handle is that with the big fullback like that, they just keep, you got to stop him every time. If you don't stop him, they're just going to keep reading that give, and he's going to end up getting 4, 5, 6 yards at a carry, and then you really are in trouble.
Lamar dropped it, picked it back up, and maybe got back to the line of scrimmage before he was dumped and dropped for no gain at best. Adam Asen in on the stop along with Kelvin Bleedy. So now third down, and still 6 to go for Coach Hench's and Sartell Sabres. Ball at their 37-yard line. They lead it 6-0 early here in the second quarter. Lamar, roll out. Now he's going to keep it. Spins away from a tackle and then dropped at the 43-yard line. Asen on another stop. They're going to mark him short of the first down. Close to the 41. A good 2 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2
But we
for
do
the
have
Sabres.
there's a flag on the penalty, it looks like a hold. On the flag on the play there.
They're going to accept the penalty rather than risk perhaps Sartell going for it on 4th and short. Instead, back them up to inside their 30-yard line.
So it's third and about 17 now. So I think that's a better deal than 4th and 4.
Mm-hmm. First penalty on Sartell tonight. So third and very long for the Sabres. Well, back inside their 30. Fake the pitch. A little short pass to screen it to Volley. Out past the 40 to the 43-yard line. He's going to be close.
It's going to be.
That was a good pitch and catch. Tavalli broke one tackle.
Yeah, that was really well executed. And it looks like it's going to be a first down.
With a stiff arm there. He had enough momentum to get the first down before he's brought down by Bryce Bullard.
You know, there's only one guy to beat, and he beat him. And that was a well-executed screen pass.
So back-to-back first downs on this drive. Andrew Tavalli. It's a tough run, Bill, to get 6 yards to midfield. But good first down run.
So we're going to be.
The flag comes out at the end of the play.
Sportsmanlike here. Going to cost somebody 15 yards.
Result of the play was 6 yards, dead ball foul afterwards. Talking to Coach Salas, so I'm guessing that's not going the way of Park Center. A personal foul whistled.
Somebody hit somebody afterwards. That's a 15-yard penalty on top of a nice gain.
If we can pick it up.
A little bit of
a little bit back and forth there. I didn't see a lot on any one team, but it's always this last guy,
always
right?
the second guy that pushes. The first guy that pushes was Tavalli, trying to push the guy off of him. The guy pushed him back, and he gets called for the penalty.
The volley on first down from the 35 will gain a yard to the 34-yard line, setting up second down and 9. Dean Isuk among those on the stop for the Pirates.
Yeah, good stop for the Pirates, but they definitely need to. They definitely need to be consistent with that, because Sartell will just keep pounding the ball at them.
Just inside the 35 of Park Center. This drive started back in the first quarter. Lars in trouble, got away, but kind of lost his balance and had to just lunge forward to get any yardage he could there. The tackle for loss, and back at the 38, a loss of 4.
Good penetration there by Harrison Lewis, a defensive end, coming through and making a harassment. So now we see 3rd and long again. What did we see last time we had 3rd and long was a screen pass. They've also thrown the ball deep downfield on 3rd and long, so we'll see.
Larson in motion. Lar will pitch to him, and he won't get anywhere. And back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. Driven out of bounds there by Jacob Hansen.
That was well defended, and Lar took a big hit just as he pitched the ball.
He got a couple of yards, but it's still fourth and 10 now.
Yeah, Lar took a pretty good hit.
Timeout taken by Park Center as a 4th and 10 coming for Sartell.
This is where you tell your guys they're gonna run a play action pass probably. They're gonna fake the ball to their good run. 4th and 10, maybe a play action pass isn't the best call, but when you're a predominantly run offense, you make the defense have to respect the run. They've been pretty successful on faking the run and sprinting out behind it.
Now we're told timeout Sartell rather on that last play. And a 4th down and 10 for the Sabres from the Park Center 35-yard line.
This is a big play for both teams, but more so for Park Center right now. They need to get the ball back, and they need to do something with the football.
There's supposed to be 8:20 on the clock or something. Oh, 8:20. Yeah.
They've reset the game clock here in the stadium to 8:20. And here we go on 4th down and 10. Lar throws, and in and out of the hands of Tavalli. We're been very close to get to the first down or not. Hansen and Johnny were both there.
Yeah, if he'd have caught it, he probably would have gone out of bounds right at about the 8 or 9 yard line. Not yard line, but 8 or 9 yards from the, and just missed the line to gain right there.
Couldn't hang on, so Park Center gets it back. They'll start from there.
Another turnover
35.
on downs.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of turnover on downs tonight.
Both sides.
But Park Center really needs to establish their offense. They really haven't established any consistency with their offense yet.
Brooks in motion. Handoff goes to Miller and spins forward for 3 yards. Hit at the line of scrimmage, Bill. And a good job of getting 3 yards tackled by Preston Peterson.
Miller's a very tough runner. He hits and he spins. Very tough to bring down for one guy. It looked like that was going to be little or no gain, and he actually stretched it out to 3 yards.
Second and 7 as we're inside of 8 minutes to go in the first half. Senior night here at Park Center. Pirates trying to get back to 500 on the regular season. Fellows will air it out down the right sideline and incomplete. Kind of running out of room there on that on the sideline there for Park Center. Bill was Emmanuel Jensen, the in-center receiver.
Emmanuel Jensen, hard guy to overthrow because he's 6 feet 6 inches tall. You see the ball downfield, pretty good order, but just past the hand of Jensen.
He was right at the sideline too, so even if that's in his hands, could he have gotten a foot down? Well, I guess we'll never know.
Could have, never know.
3rd and 7. Pirates from their 38. The receivers to the left, one to the right. Fellows looking to throw to Brooks and gets the completion into Sartell territory inside the 40 to the 37. Brooks who had the big kick return earlier. And the biggest offensive play of the night for the Pirates right there.
Tyjon Brooks does a really nice job of concentrating on this ball. You see the pass is right in there. And he gets hit as soon as he catches it. That's a nice pass, nice catch. Good for a first down. Well defended. Couldn't defend it much better than that either.
Gain of 26 yards down to the Sartell 36.
That's something the Park Center needed to do.
I think he spun the football, but then he was quick to pick it up and hand it to the official. Like, wait, I don't need a flag on this. Miller's got a hole on the left side, tripped and falls down, but he may have gotten a first down.
He's very close. But I saw the 30-yard line reach up and grab his toe.
Mark him just short, gain of about 9.5 for Miller.
Nice run by Miller there.
Good blocking on that left side. He had a lot of room to run, Bill.
Yeah.
They gave him a first down or not? They started to move the stick. No, I guess
they did. I guess they gave him the first down.
So gain of 10. 1st and 10 Pirates. From the 26 of Sartell. Jerry Wise in at quarterback, number 12, and we get a timeout for Park Center.
Park Center coaches felt a little uncomfortable with what was going on there. Consequently, they took the timeout.
Coach Ellis told us we'd see probably 3 quarterbacks tonight, you could, and we have. Brooks started the game at Fellows, and now Jerry Wise, Jr., in under center, or out of the shotgun, as it were. Big drive for Park Center, Bill. I mentioned in the pregame they haven't scored the last 2 weeks. Their last touchdown came 3 weeks ago here at home against Irondale, and I'm going to change that here in the next few minutes.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to weather. Not having any offense, it puts so much pressure on your defense, and it really wears on a team to not score. Losing is one thing, but not scoring is really a tough situation, whether it's a good team or not that you're playing against.
Brooks, fake the handoff. Wise will keep it. It'll go straight up the middle. They have 3 yards out down to the 23-yard line. Peterson in on the stop for Sartell. Yeah, it looked for a moment, Bill, like that might go for more, but
Yep.
that Sartell closed quickly and dropped him after a short gain. 2nd and 7.
Pretty nice outside zone with the fake to the motion back.
Wise roll out right, throws, got a man open, and Brooks unable to hang on to it. It's incomplete. Would have been a first down inside the 15, and
Yes.
Brooks couldn't hang on.
That was a tough one because Brooks is very reliable receiver, good hands, and that was a good catchable ball. And he was wide open too, just not catching the ball. That would have put him right into scoring position. Now we have 3rd and long.
Third and 7 from the 18 of Sartell. Wise under some pressure, throws a little high and incomplete. We felt the heat coming up the middle, got rid of it, and Lukeman Osman unable to make the catch, and it's 4th down.
That was a screen pass set up, and it was nicely set up, but the receiver was not in a really great position, and the ball was too high. But you're right, John. He did get some pressure, but that's part of the design of a screen pass. But you don't want to let him have so much pressure that the quarterback can't set his feet.
4th and 7 for the Pirates. Going for it here, 3 receivers to the right. Wise, and it's time to get a timeout by Park Center before the snap.
That was probably good. It looked like they had too many men in the backfield.
Nine minutes, 47 seconds to go for halftime. At halftime here at Park Center, the senior members, not only the football team, but the cheerleading squad and the band will be recognized out on the field. Sartell did some pretty good things on defense, Bill, overall tonight.
Yep.
You gave up the one pass on this drive to Brooks, but that was just more of a great catch and throw, I thought, than poor defense.
Right.
The defenders were right there.
Yeah,
but,
defense has been pretty solid.
So we'll see what the play call is here for Park Center. On 4th down and 7 to go. Wise takes the snap. Roll out right, throws under pressure and gets the completion. Down inside the 15, down to the 11-yard line. Roosevelt Klee on the catch.
Really nice grab by Roosevelt Clay. He gets a couple yards after the catch. Gets the ball in the scoring position.
Excuse me, Bill. Pick up a 13, a first down for the Pirates. 1st and goal, ball at the 10. Fellows back in at quarterback. Play action, and then the ball comes out, it's fumbled, and Sartell recovers. Turnover on downs, the ball recovered by Mike Hammock. And a first down for Sartell will get the ball back at about their 15. Looking at it again. There's the hit. There's the second hit.
And the ball's just stripped right out of his hands and pops clean away. Oh, that's such a helpless feeling to see that ball bouncing away.
The volley on first down picks up 8 out to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Tavalli he's going to be carrying the ball once or twice every series, I believe. They're just going to be pounding him inside until they prove they can stop him 3, 4, 5 plays in a row.
Sartell defense held the recovery by Hammett. It looked like it was Julian Morris that forced it on 2nd and short here. The gain now past the 26. Only needed a yard, got 2. Volley with his 8th carry tonight.
As we said, he's the workhorse of this Sartell offense.
Keeping the ball is Lar, and he's got a good run out past the 35 to the 36. His best gain tonight, Bill, gets it close to 9.
Yep, and he's, again, with this option offense, the fake to the inside guy draws 2 or 3 people, and that means then the quarterback or the halfback on the pitch are going to have some running room. You have to be very disciplined to handle this kind of an offense.
2nd and 1 from the 36. Pitch and drop for a loss. Was Kramer. That's Randy Quete. Quete had an injury, Bill, in that first game of the year we did against Cooper. You see he's got that protective shell over his regular helmet. Had a concussion in that first game.
Yep.
And really a good defensive player. And that was a scary moment when he got hurt in that game and able to come back. And he's a good ball player and makes a big play here for the Pirates. A loss of 2.
Really makes a nice tackle, makes a nice one-on-one tackle with a good running back.
So 3rd and now close to 4 to go for Sartell. Down to 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Now Sartell will use its 2nd time out of the half. I think they'll have nothing more, Bill, than to drain the rest of this clock, go down and score, right?
That's what you'd like to do.
Not that they've been known as a quick score offense, but that's the ideal, right? Well, Bill, what do you like on 3rd and 4 yards here?
3rd and 4. I think I go back right to my bread and butter. Run the option, make them stop us, and if they limit us to 2 or 3 yards, maybe run it on 4th down again. Punting doesn't seem to be a real big option for these coaches tonight.
Fake it to Tavalli. Lar keeps, and Quete comes in and makes the stop. Got a couple of yards. Did he get enough for a first down? Maybe he got more than I thought. Yeah, he does get enough. Needed about 3.5, and it looks. Give it to him. Yes, they do. Here's the first down.
2:36 left in the half. Sartell patiently. They're not going to be in any hurry to get the ball going.
On the 37. Give to Tavalli. Finds a hole and gets 9 yards out to the 46. Tavalli a little push after that whistle, and
Tavalli
Charlie
doesn't like to
Sunville
be
told him to
tackled.
get back there.
He doesn't like to be tackled. He's letting people know.
Gain him 9, 2nd down and 1. from the 46, under 2 minutes to play in the half. Fake to Tavalli. Will now throw downfield and incomplete. He had his man, but was kind of on the run. And not a great throw, and Freeler slipped too. Couldn't quite come back all the way to the ball.
Right.
And it drops incomplete.
That's not a bad 2nd and 1 play though to get look to get a big play going and set yourself up for a score. Good fake. The outside support guy took the bait on the runaway and just not able to hit the receiver.
3rd and 1. Give to Tavalli. Sidestep the would-be tackler. Breaks another tackle at midfield and into Park Center territory at the 44-yard line.
And Tavalli is kind of a running back who's looking. He's staying on the field here. I think he probably got a shot right in the solar plexus. Yeah. That'll take him out for a play, but he's looking to initiate contact when he's running. And he wants to make people pay for being in his way.
Gain of 9 down to the 45. It'll give Sartell the first down with 1:32 to go. Look at it again, see if we can have
here, right there. Nice bump off of it. And you can see he gets boom, lands right on the arm and football.
Right on the football, yeah. It's interesting with football injuries. Sometimes you can run 100 plays like that, and the guy pops right up. That time he goes down.
Yeah.
He is walking off or running off on his own power, so I imagine we'll see him back here tonight. But as you mentioned, has to come out one play. 1st and 10 from the Park Center 45. 1:32, Sartell with 1 timeout remaining. Lar with the pitch. Run left side, cutting back to the middle and going to the 40-yard line, 39. Jonah Ambrosier, his first carry tonight. Picks up close to 6.
Pretty good run by Ambrosier on the pitch.
Continuing to run down to a minute to go. Inside the Park Center 40. Narrow pitch, double reverse. And here comes Freeler inside the 30. He's got a first down. At the 28, there is a marker down though.
Probably a hold downfield on the receiver blocking the corner. Biggest thing there is the time off the clock for Sartell. And yet that's usually, once they're past the line of scrimmage, that's a spot foul. So that could come back 10 yards, but that could still be a first down.
Gained a dozen yards, and we'll see now. Yep, he's holding.
So still
your
second
10-yard
down.
penalty from the spot, as you mentioned, Bill. They still gained yardage. It's 2nd down and 2.
Here we see the reverse. There's a nice open field there, but you can see the hold by the receiver. Pretty obvious.
Lar throwing. Oh, and it's dropped. And Ambrosier had it right there in his hands. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down and 2.
Here we see.
That would have been a first down for Sartell. Tavalli back in the backfield for Sartell now. 41 seconds to go in the half. Lar give to Tavalli, and he will get a first down. Clock will stop long enough to move the chains. Looks like they're going to get up to the line and clock it here.
Got to make a substitution. The player lost his helmet.
You allow the substitution. Run the clock again. And now Lauer will spike it.
I've noticed the last couple of times that Tavali has carried the ball, they've run that fullback dive a hole wider than they started the game. They started the game running it at what we call the A seam between the center and the guard, and now they're running it at the B seam between the guard and the tackle. And they're using that last play, they used a cross block between the guard and the tackle to execute that play. So that's something to watch on and see how that blocking develops as they keep trying to run Tavali.
From the 33, Lauer to throw. Oh, and Tavali can't. Didn't he drop the ball? Picked it back up.
Yeah, they're calling it an incomplete.
Yeah. He tried to sell it like, that's okay.
Yeah, it was not like it was a drop pass, but like I fumbled it. Here we'll see. Boom. That wasn't a drop. That was just a fumble. Okay. Didn't really happen. Oops.
Second down and 10.
Again, I'm a little surprised there wasn't a little more aggressive whistles from the officiating crew.
Right. Roll out from Lauer, pursued from behind, and he's going to be sacked back at the 39-yard line. Harrison Lewis, the senior defensive lineman, comes up and drops him back at the 38.
Lewis did a nice job of chasing that down.
Got that
from behind.
Andrew Van Ginkel haircut, too.
Yeah.
Beautiful, right? Big loss for Sartell back to the 39. Huge defensive play from Lewis. 12 seconds. Sartell uses its final timeout with a 4th and 15 coming.
Really nicely done there by Harrison Lewis making that play. Good job on the other side, too, to make Lars pull up.
Yeah, he didn't have anywhere to go.
No.
Right.
We know that he would have liked to have run it. I guess when you make a nice play, you get the dance.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
4th and 15. Can't be more than a couple plays left here. Even if they're able to get a first down, they probably have one play left after this. Again, if they can get a first down. Lauer roll out up the middle, and he won't get a first down. He'll get about 6 yards. Park Center will get it back with about 5 or 6 seconds left as they take over on downs.
A pretty good defensive sequence for Park Center, except for the fact that Sartell had the ball for over 5 minutes. There at the end of the half, they didn't gain a lot of yardage, but they used up a lot of clock, not leaving anything for Park Center. And Sartell will get the ball at the start of the third quarter.
I don't think they'll take that too, Bill, right? They started that drive inside their 15-yard line after turning over Park Center at the 10 and used up, as you mentioned, pretty much the rest of the half. Fellows at quarterback. We'll see how they play this as they just hand it off. They try to get a big play on the last play of the half. And they will go to throw. Fellows, looks like he's hit as he threw. The ball is intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Returned back. Nathan Tangen won't be able to get it all the way back. He got it down to the 22, and that'll be the end of the first half. That's the risky run, Bill, on a play like that. You can get a run back all the way. It is a decent run back, but no points.
No points and no real harm done except to the ego of the quarterback. But the ball was well underthrown. And it's hard to overthrow a defense when they're lined up at 35 yards.
End of the first half. Sartell with a first down, or first quarter touchdown pass, the only points of the game. The touchdown catch by Levi Freeler. It's 6-0. The Sabres lead the Park Center Pirates. Good time out here and come back. Halftime next at Park Center.
Top Line Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Top Line member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
Sartell Sabres lead the Park Center Pirates 6-0. Wednesday night football on CCX. John Jacobson and Bill Hunstock on senior night here at Park Center High School. Let's look at highlights from the first 24 minutes of play here tonight. Pass deflection early for Sartell. Then a nice catch and run. Hi, John Brooks doing a lot of this himself. Picked up a dozen yards on that play. Good defense for Park Center. The quarterback sack by Amalade Lagmashu, but then Sartell able to answer, and they get the 56-yard touchdown pass on the throw by Austin Lohr. The catch by Levi Freeler to make 6-0. The two-point try failed. Sartell making some good plays on defense to get the tackle for loss there. Brooks, his third catch of the night, that was the best one. Went for 26 yards. Randy Quete with the tackle for loss there for Park Center. So look at the first half numbers. Rushing yards for Sartell. Pretty balanced run and throw, although they've only got a couple completions. They've gone for 73 yards. They're definitely, as we expected, run heavy. 91 rushing yards, total 164, 8 first downs, 2 penalties for 20 yards. And for Park Center, 24 rushing yards. Some of the rushing yards they lost were was on a tackle for loss or on the quarterback sack. Passing yards, 66. Just 90 total yards for the Pirates, 4 first downs, 3 penalties, 2 turnovers, but Sartell no points off those 2 turnovers, Bill.
Pretty easy ball game, you know,
Right.
as evidenced by the score as well as statistically. Sartell probably a little bit of the edge just because they've had field position. Park Center's had one possession deep into Sartell territory, but turned it over on a fumble.
Yeah, no points off turnovers for Sartell, but that second turnover, or that first turnover rather, by Park Center, really costly for Park Center, and Sartell able to recover down near their own 10-yard line and keep the Pirates out of the end zone. And so we do go to halftime with our score 6-0, Sartell leading Park Center. Take time out, come back. More football from Park Center High School on CCX after this.
In 1935, Top Line Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Top Line Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
The seniors were introduced here at halftime tonight. Sometimes tougher on the parents, right? Like, if this is the last game for my kid on the, maybe not on this field, but you can see the end, right?
Yep.
On the end of the season, and of a long journey that sometimes began back in elementary school for some of these young men, and some maybe a little later, but seniors being recognized, always a big deal in any sport.
Especially with the, and then including the cheering squad and the band as well. You got a lot of people involved in what's happening here at the high school on a Wednesday night.
Bill, so 6-0 at halftime for each of these teams. What do you want to see differently or the same in the second half?
Well, I think if I'm Park Center, I'm thinking that my defense needs to take away the fullback. The problem that you face is you can't commit too many people to doing that because the option with the quarterback to keep or pitch, and the fact that they throw the ball off of their run game. So that's a real challenge. I thought that the coaching staff, Coach Salas, was telling us that they went to a five-man look, which I thought was pretty good, because if they can get any penetration from their inside three guys, those guys can handle the fullback game. They have to be able to do that. Offensively, I think they need to find some rhythm, and that's hard to do. You can't just pick plays out of the hat. You have to run plays that set other plays up, and then you've got to stay consistent with it. The challenge is you have to stay consistent, and you've got to make first downs. You can't be playing behind the sticks because there's no good plays on 3rd and 8. Everything is a gamble at that point. So Park Center just needs to, I think, offensively stay calm, do what they do well. I think that's a challenge for a lot of people in the game today, is figuring out what do we do well and then just do that and make people stop what you do well, and then you've got your change off of that. But if you don't ever establish what you do well, it's hard to develop any consistency.
And for Sartell, what do you want to see?
I think Sartell,
more of the same.
Defense. Yeah. Their defense has played pretty well.
Right.
Maybe they need to make sure that they're not soft in the secondary, because maybe Park Center is going to throw the ball a little bit more. I don't know. Offensively, I think they just keep doing what they're doing. They got the big fullback. Tavares or Tavali is 5'11", 215 pounds. He's a bruiser. He initiates contact, and I wouldn't be afraid to keep running him inside run that inside dive and the outside dive until it gets stopped. Their offense is very reminiscent to me of what the Naval Academy does. With the two wingbacks, a tight end, and giving motion on almost every play. That a lot of defenses find that short motion somewhat unsettling. So I think that's what Sartell is going to continue to do. They're going to stay with what got them the 6 points.
Temperature still in the low 50s, but it feels a lot cooler than that. It's blanket weather here tonight at Park Center. Take a break, come back. The start of the second half. Sartell 6, Park Center nothing. You're watching high school football on CCX. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Ready to go to the start of the second half. Sartell leading Park Center 6-0. The Pirates will get the football to start the second half. Bill, you talked about at halftime that consistency in offense that the Pirates need to find. And 5 completions in the first half in 11 attempts, 1 interception. It's 66 yards passing tonight, and they've run the ball a dozen times, but only for 24 yards.
Right. So, like I said, with the consistency with their offense, I really think they need to have some balance yardage-wise, which means they need to run the ball a little bit, but they need to run it effectively, and they need to run it so that they can throw effectively.
Jefferson to kick off. His first one returned by Brooks, 66 yards. To be handled by one of the up men. It's going to be a return by Klee, and not bad. Got out to the 34-yard line. Klee had one catch in the first half for 13 yards. Gets this return. And the Pirates will start 1st and 10 from their 34.
Pretty good return. Decent field positioning. Usually you say if we get the ball past the 30, we're in good shape. If we're not to the 30, then we'd rather.
Fellows has gone most, gone most of the way at quarterback. It's the QB to start the second half. Anthony Miller has got 7 carries, and now 8. Starts in the backfield, and a good hole for him, 45, out to the 50. And their best run of the night, that goes for 16 yards for Anthony Miller. He's got 8 carries now for 49 yards.
That was a really well executed run play. D'Anthony Miller did a really nice job of not only finding the seam, but accelerating through it and making a good cut to the outside, what we call an S cut, getting to the outside and gaining 16 yards. Nicely done.
To the Sartell 49. Fellows will give to Miller again, and this time he's only able to get maybe a yard before he's dropped at the 48-yard line. Tackle made by Matt Schreiner.
Yeah,
He actually got no gain.
Very little gain right there.
Second down and 10 after the tackle at the line by Schreiner on Miller. Fellows give it off to Miller again, and Schreiner's right there again. No gain. Ball came out. They're going to mark forward progress. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
so despite
really
Tangen ending up with it, it's no gain.
Yeah,
no loss of possession.
That ball was dropped out after the whistle blew. It appeared to me. Here we'll see Miller getting spun around inside.
Yeah, that was Peyton Allen that time, though. And then it was pulled out late here by Tangen. So Allen on the tackle on 3rd down and 10. Deep throw by Fellows and incomplete. The intended receiver was Osman, and it's 4th down. 4th and 10 from the 49. Mark Schindler is not punted tonight.
No.
They give no indication they're going to do so here either. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Yeah. So you get one good play.
They're going to punt it away.
Yeah. You really need to have 11 on the field, guys.
We have to hurry here. Play clock winding down. Oh, they're going to throw on 4th down. Oh, and incomplete.
Perfect play.
Jerry Weiss
decent
trying
execution.
To throw Asa Cummings couldn't hang on.
The ball. That's frustrating to have the right play called, execute it well. Nice pass. A little high, but still catchable.
Wise on the throw. Floats
Wise had to put that up a little bit because of the guy in front of him with his hands up, but still, that's a tough one.
So Sartell takes over on downs.
This is what we're going to see from Sartell right now.
Bill, we've just had the one punt tonight. Came on the very first drive of the game, a punt by Schreiner. Everything else is hit it in the one score, a turnover on downs, or a turnover.
Right. Yeah, both teams have eschewed the punt pretty completely tonight.
Second down and 6. Sartell into Park Center territory. Give to Tavali, and this time only about a yard before he's brought down. Magbajou in on the stop, along with Ethan Pugh, the strong safety. It'll be third down. And still about 5 to go here for the Sabres.
This play and probably fourth down will be big plays for Park Center. You really need to stop the ball right now and force fourth down situation to be on Sartell.
Lar bobbled the ball. It is out. He got back on top of it. Faked the handoff. Got it back under a big rush. Lost it. And a big loss back to the 43. There's a Pirates player down on the play.
And I'm not sure exactly what happened with
Lar got pressure right away from Harrison Lewis that forced the turnover. And then the Park Center player that went down there
he was
Martavius
away from the play. He was engaged with the offensive lineman and just went down. I didn't see him twist an ankle or anything like that.
A loss of 8 is Lewis able to force. Got the pressure and then the fumble. Look at it again.
You will see
top of your screen,
on the left-hand side. Really well played by Lewis as he got across there and forced the play in the fumble, and
Tondrick able to walk out under his own powers.
Yeah, it's Martavius Tondrick.
Fourth down, and Sartell will have to punt it for a second time tonight. Facing a 4th and 15. Roosevelt Klee is the deep man along with Tyjon Brooks. Flag is down. Schreiner's punt. Be down by Sartell at the 30. Let's check out this flag.
Penalty flag on the field.
I haven't seen an indication of what the penalty might be.
Talking to Sartell.
Might be a procedure penalty of some variety.
I'm thinking it's against Park Center because they're talking to the Sartell sideline. They might just take the result of the play and not risk a punt return or something like that. We'll get the call. No, it's going to pick up the flag.
Wave it off. Okay. It wasn't really a flag. It was just something that happened.
Park Center will start their first offensive series of the second half from their 30.
Well, their defense was encouraging. They really played sharp, but they really need to get their offense on track.
Wise will start this series at QB. He's 1 for 4 passing tonight. Brooks in motion, drops the ball, picks it back up. Motioning for Brooks and threw it a little low and incomplete. Coverage on the play by Schreiner and Sigler. 2nd and 10.
Here we'll see the ball dropped. Nice bounce back up. And just trying to get the ball back to Brooks. Just not in sync.
And second down. A handoff to Miller. And Anthony Miller runs him to tackle out at the 34-yard line as Tangen tried to wrestle the ball away without success. 3rd down and 6 coming for the Pirates after Miller's 11th rush today.
Not a bad gain, but again, they really need to to find where they are, make some yardage doing 2 or 3 different plays, and then they can just get going.
Brooks going in motion on 3rd down and 6. They'll give to Miller, trying to pop outside, and does. 40-yard line out to the 43, and he picks up a 1st down and a gain of 7.
That was really well set up. I like the way they set that up, and DeAnthony Miller really hit the seam in the right place. There as he hits the off tackle and then gets upfield. He turns himself upfield, gets a nice 7 or 8 yard gain to get the 1st down.
Yeah, they're close to 9 in his run tonight, and gets the team out to the 43. 4th rushing 1st down of the night for Park Center. They get the call again. It's to the outside left side and then tackled after a gain of just a couple of yards. It looked like it was going to go for big yardage, but Nathan Chang comes up, makes the tackle. It is positive yards for Miller. He got about 3 yards, but it looked like it could go for more initially. But
sure looked like it was going to go for a little bit more, and Tangen made a nice tackle, open field tackle on DeAnthony Miller.
2nd and 7 from the 46. Wise fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. He's got a 1st down into Sartell territory and wrestled out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Gain of 15 for Wise.
Another nice running play. Wise does a real good job of selling the fake to the running back, as we see right there. Good fake. Defensive lineman fell down, and he got a really nice 15-yard gain out of that.
Going Vinci Stark on the tackle. 1st and 10, Park Center at the 37. And off to Miller, inside. No, Miller, it's Rico Calvert on the carry. 19. And Calvert Bill with a good run of about 8 yards.
Another nice gain. This is exactly what we had talked about, John, with Park Center offense. Find some consistency, find something that you're doing well, and then do it.
More on their last drive of the half, and I don't mean the end of the play half. They had a good drive going, though. But
yes, they
resulted
did.
in a turnover at the 10. So they moved the ball on that series, and doing so again here. Wise again on the keeper. This time goes up the middle after faking the handoff, and he's down close to the 20-yard line.
And I'm surprised that one went as well as it did, because Brooks didn't carry out his fake very well, but it was good enough. As we see right here, Wise does a good job, gets a couple of good blocks. The offensive line did a really nice job of opening that seam up, and now we're at 1st and 10 at the 21 or 22, 21.
Off the gain of 9, handoff. This is Miller up the middle, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. 21 yards for a score. Park Center is on the board.
Well, to exactly what we had talked about. He had one pass and all runs in that series. Took the ball right down and scored. Just what they needed to do. Now they can take the lead.
Impressive series, Bill, on offense. And all of the yards on that drive coming on the ground.
Exactly. Yeah, one incomplete pass and everything else. And they were nice runs. Those were not
Extra point is up and through from Mark Vaughn. It's 7-6. Park Center with 5:12 to go in the third quarter.
Here we'll see both the guard and the tackle pulling, both getting good blocks. And Miller reading right behind the block. Watch that. He reads right there, gets upfield, and there's no linebacker there because the linebacker moved with the blocks. That's an exciting run. That was the kind of consistency that we were talking about, John. That they had in that series. Now they need to keep it up the rest of the game. Defense should feel inspired.
Pirates with their first point since week 5 against Irondale. Team that Coach Salas said they'll play next week in the playoffs here on Tuesday night in the opening round of the 5A tournament, section tournament. Then they would likely face Monticello on that Saturday. But you got to take care of business here the rest of the way. Another 17 plus minutes to go. Sartell trailing for the first time tonight.
So now Sartell is going to have to figure out what they're going to do with their offense. And Park Center is going to have to keep their defense fired up.
On the kick, bounced and picked up at the 10-yard line, out past the 20, and a good run back into Park Center territory. It's Kramer who had the kick return to start the game, gets his second one here, and this one sets up Sartell at the 38-yard line of Park Center on return of 48 yards.
Well, really nice return, catching the ball on the bounce. And just hitting the seam and just running faster than other people until he gets tripped up.
A couple rushes out of the backfield for him, 2 kick returns, and this one sets up Sartell inside the 40. And so they can move the ball, Bill. The 80-yard drive might be challenging for them. 38-yard drive, not so bad, right?
I didn't see it. There was a flag.
Penalty was on.
Way back at the 30-yard line. So it drops back 10 yards. In college, in the NFL, that penalty would have been from the point of the flag, not the end of the run.
From the 43, pitch goes to Tavali inside the 35-yard line. Picks up about 9 yards there.
Tavali with the carry.
Tackle made by Pugh and Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis chased that thing a long ways.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Gain of 9 for Tavali, Bill. He's up close to 70 yards tonight, rushing the football. And 14 carries.
The Park Center defense, they really got to decide that they're going to play tough right now and then go after it.
Meyer gives it to Tavali. Didn't need much. You know, he didn't get much. I don't know if he quite got to the first down stick, though. I think they're going to mark him short. It would be third and about a foot to go.
No, they gave it to him.
No, they did. Yep, first and 10. So first down for Sartell from the 33 of Park Center. Trying to answer that Park Center score on the Pirates' last drives. We wind down here in the third quarter. Pitch goes back. Jamison with the big kick return. And he gets 8 yards down to the 25-yard line before Ethan Pugh made the stop.
That's the challenge that this offense brings.
Kramer on the carry.
If we watch the fake to Tavali and then the kick out to Kramer, you have to defend all 3 aspects. You have to defend the inside play, you've got to defend the quarterback, and you've got to defend the pitch.
Jamison Kramer, gain of 9, second down and 1. Back to Tavali, sidesteps a tackle. He's inside the 20, picks up 5 to the 19. Good drive here for Sartell. The kickoff return is grinding it out here on the ground.
Just answering back from what Park Center did.
New set of downs at the 19. On the 19, pitch goes to Diwali. Can get to the 15-yard line, still on his feet, close to the 13. 5, maybe 6 yards on that carry. Pugh and in on the stop again. They'll give him 5 to the 14. 2nd and 5.
Now the Sartell offense is hitting at the tackle and wider on this series, something that they didn't do earlier in the game very much.
Oh, Lar, I bobbled it for a second. He's able to get the ball away. Look at that. He flipped it blindly and is able to get it to Kramer, who picks up a first down.
Looks like the Lar just threw the ball out there. That could have been a real disaster for Sartell. Not only did he drop it in the beginning, but good pursuit by the linebacker.
Hansen has him.
Oh,
and
that
Lars
he
like,
did.
whoop.
He just threw that blind. Wow. That's just knowing where your back is and hoping for the best.
It's 1st and goal. Run down too close to the goal line. For Tavalli, he is stopped short at the 1.
What do you want to wager, John, that Tavalli's going to get the ball again?
I would guess 3 more times if need be. We'll go to 24. You feel enough confidence in Lar to just take it himself in. 2nd and goal. And the 1. Tavalli behind Lar. And it is Lar that'll take it himself. Looks like he's into the end zone. There it is. Touchdown, Sartell. So an impressive response by the Sabres. After falling behind very briefly, 7-6, they come back, do this all on the ground. Lar with a couple of big plays in those last 3. The pitch that went for the first down to Kramer, and then 2 plays later gets in for the touchdown.
And now they're setting up to kick the extra point.
Jefferson for the extra point. It is right through the middle. And it's 13-7 Sartell. Look at it again. Just keep
bobbled the ball
He
again.
did a little bit and had it on the back of his guard, but able to gather it back in and run it in for a touchdown. For Lar's 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
That's a good answer to the Park Center touchdown. Park Center's going to have to come back and do it again. Minute 23 left in the 3rd quarter, so we've used up the 3rd quarter with 1 possession for each team. Well, that one pitch play, that could have been a disaster for Sartell. With the way Lar pitched it, he was extremely lucky that thing went the direction it went.
Yeah, Jacob Hansen had him about wrapped up, and but Lar was able to make the pitch. Ball back on the tee for Jefferson. Nice short kick. Trying to keep it away from Brooks, which he did. I mean, he kicked it out of bounds. It'll be a penalty.
But you can get the ball on the 35-yard line anyway, so.
Well, 1st and 10 Pirates coming off. An impressive drive. Their 2nd drive of this. This will be the 3rd drive of the quarter, but that last one, really nice, able to get the ball They're going to make Sartell re-kick Bill.
Oh. Okay. Most of the time you take the ball right on the 35. Now you can be highly critical if they return this ball and don't get past the 35. But there is a penalty, so. I think I might give it this a good wedge shot, put it up in the air and let everybody run underneath it.
Ground ball. Yeah, well, there you go. In through the legs.
Now you don't get it to the 35.
No. And a return only up to about the 13-yard line for Clee. That definitely works to Sartell favor. First down and 10 Pirates. They got the ball close to their own 10-yard line. Clee's upset with himself.
Analytics would say take the ball at the 35.
So another 20-plus yards for Park Center to navigate on this drive now. Trailing by 6. Late third quarter. Wise at quarterback. And we've seen, other than that first series, been Fellows and Wise at QB. Brooks started the game at quarterback. And out to Miller. Miller's driven back for a loss. Mike Hammock.
Yep.
With help from Preston Peterson. Tackle for loss. That hasn't happened to Anthony Miller until that play. He stopped for no gain a couple of times. The first time he's been actually dropped for a loss.
But Hammock was right there. Make that wrap up.
Junior inside linebacker makes it 2nd and 11 for Park Center. Nice screen pass over the middle, completion. It is Miller. Gets out to close to the 20-yard line. And bring up 3rd down and still 5 to go. There's a completion of 6 yards.
Pretty decent pass and catch.
That'll be the final play here of the third quarter. Each team with a touchdown in the third. Park Center scoring first on a run by Miller, and then Lar with the touchdown sneak for Sartell to put the Sabres back in front. We go to the fourth quarter here at Park Center. Our score, Sartell 13, Park Center 7. Fourth quarter on the way next on CCX.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
North Star District football, Week 8 regular season wrapping up tonight, or for some teams tomorrow, but these teams this evening. Sartell taking a 13-7 lead on Park Center as we go to the fourth quarter. Pirates facing a 3rd down and a long 4 to go from their 20. Sartell offside. Saw a little movement there, but Sabres didn't jump. Oh, now the Pirates did. And that's going to cost them. So it's going to be closer to 3rd and 10 now for PC, your fourth penalty tonight.
That changes your play calling
Yep.
considerably.
Right. Probably takes out a run to Miller, which you might have called on that.
Exactly.
Coach Sal isn't gonna be frustrated by that. Like, they're trying to draw them offside.
Yeah, we're not trying to draw
Trying to fool
ourselves.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Jerry Wise on 3rd and 9. Pirates at their 15. Let's throw it for Brooks, and he's in and out of his hands. Incomplete. Coverage by Vinci Stark. Looks like he had his hands on it, Bill, but couldn't come up with it.
And Brooks is such a reliable receiver. That would have been a big play because he broke to the inside and was open. And we'll see here. We'll watch. Brooks comes to the inside to make this play and bounces off his shoulder pad. Oh, that's a tough one. That was a huge play.
And Park Center actually will punt this time for the first time. They had that fake punt in the last quarter. Wise kicks this one away to return down the 40-yard line by Levi Freeler. He had the touchdown in the first half on the long pass from Austin Lahr. He gets the Sartell offense in good position, Bill. Nose of the football will be right at the 40-yard line of Park Center.
So Park Center defense going to have to really play hard for 4 plays here. If they keep from getting a first down, they've got a chance with their offense.
Give is to Tavalli on first down. Park Center drives him back after a gain of just 1 to the 39.
1 yard gain. Second down. 9 yards to go.
Well played by the Park Center interior line. They fought off the blocks and made nice hit on the ball carrier and got people to the football.
Tavalli tonight, 19 carries for 87 yards. 2nd and 9. He'll get the call again on the pitch, trying to cut back to the middle, and Harrison there to wrap him up. Harrison Lewis.
Tavalli with the carry. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be a loss on 2 and bring up 3rd and 11.
So now Park Center's defense done exactly what they needed to do. Get Sartell behind the sticks. Now you've got to come up with a big play now and a good solid 4th down play.
See if the Sabres go to the air. Want to.
Oh,
go out.
Yep.
R force D. This is going to be incomplete and also a penalty. It's going to be whistled in the backfield. And I think Park Center would accept the play, which was an incompletion, instead of 4th and 11, but maybe set Sartell back another 10 yards.
Another 10 yards, make it 4th and 21.
Offensive holding penalty against Sartell.
It'll be 3rd and 21. They'll take the penalty.
Right. I think trying to play a little bit of field position here.
Yeah, just a little bit of a hole.
Just a little bit, yeah. In wrestling, that would have been a 2-point takedown. And just enough pressure there on Lahr to throw the ball short of his target. Now you got a little bit more room to work with.
3rd and 21. They'll go back to the ground game. They don't want to risk any kind of pass there. And
Kramer with the carry.
short gain of about 5 yards. And 4th and long. Isuk on the tackle.
And now you play field position. You're in the 4th quarter. You've got a 5-point lead. You want to force Park Center to go the longest distance possible.
Jackson Knott is the punter. John Brooks back deep. Oh, looks like I got a piece of it. And
Don't bobble.
Sartell had it. Was there clear possession for Park Center, though?
If it hit a Sartell player first, then it's automatically Park Center's ball.
Right.
Park Center covering it without Sartell covering it without Park Center touching it means nothing. They don't get the ball because they didn't
Ball was tipped.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Sartell ball again with the new set of downs. But the officials are going to talk about it. That was close. There were a lot of players
there were
right
a lot
in
of
there.
bodies in there, but if it did not touch a Park Center player, then it's going to be Park Center's ball. Because Sartell would have had to get to the line to gain.
Yeah, I think it did go
maybe
off
it did
a
hit number
Pirate
2.
player, but
Yeah.
you're right, Bill. There wasn't clear position, so even if it went off a Pirate player and Sartell recovers, they're still short of the yard,
Yeah.
the line to gain. Well, clearly by 10 yards. Oh, they said Park Center had possession.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know
that they
about
touched,
that.
or that they touched it.
Well,
Oh, they didn't have possession.
no,
though.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It went off.
I don't know how they called that a possession. Then that is
So it was tipped. Then it goes.
no. There was no possession there. That ball's bouncing around. That. I don't like to say it, but that was a horrible call by the officiating crew. It was absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible. They really took that away from Park Center. Park Center should be Park Center's ball. I don't know how they say there was possession there. The ball bounced right through the kid's legs. I agree with Coach Salas on this one. He's got every right to be off the wall with that. That was horrible.
Sartell gets the football back with a new set of downs from the 40. And a gain of 4 for Tavalli. Boy, so they get a new set of downs, Bill. They're inside the 40 now. Clock still moving. And
Yep, that's the thing. Clock's still moving.
if they score in this drive,
It's all over. But Park Center defense got to be really fired up. They really got to get off the ball, get after it, and make something happen.
from the 36-yard line. We're back to Tavalli again.
Yeah, they're just gonna give the ball to Tavalli here until they stop him.
Another 4 yards, Bill. It's 22nd carry, and it's 3rd and 2. Tavalli, 102 carries on the season coming in to the night, Bill. He's got about a quarter of that total again this evening. Close to it. There's carry 25.
And he's going to be close to
Second
he
effort, he
made
might
the
have gotten
line
it.
to gain just barely.
He'll get 3 yards and a first down. Excuse me, that's his 23rd carry, not 25th.
Yep,
But
now we
good
got
enough
more
for a first down.
penalties. We got more pushing. Tavalli's been pushing and shoving almost every time he got tackled. He's pushing and shoving people. He's been pulled off by his offensive lineman 2 or 3 times. They're going to call this against Park Center.
Yeah, dead ball against Park Center.
Yeah. And again, it's the guy that gets pushed, that pushes back, that gets called. But Tavalli has been pushing all night long against the defenders.
Play and the penalty results in a first down towards the Sabres. Ball's been spotted at the center, 15-yard line.
Yeah, he was. There was a mutual pushing and shoving by both teams on that one. That one would have been easy to call offsetting.
Instead, it's a 15-yarder against the Pirates. 1st and 10 from the 15. Pitch turning wide and driven out of bounds for a loss on the play. It was Kramer.
Lucky he didn't get called for a hit out of bounds on that one.
Loss of 4. Well pursued by the Pirates, Bill.
Yeah, they really need to shut it down here. Absolutely, they've got to get the ball back. Maintain composure. That's the hardest thing right now, is maintain your composure after a couple of bad things have happened. But they really need to do this, and Sartell just needs to keep their composure and run the ball to try to get the.
Lahr fakes the handoff, keeps it. Tackled almost immediately by Blady. Ball comes out.
Yeah, they're going to say it's Sartell's ball.
Anders Larson did end up with the football at the end of the play.
Right. They're calling forward progress done.
Lahr's got a yard. It's 3rd and 13. In fact, clock continues to run down to 7.5 minutes to go. Look at it again. There's a good job defensively by Blady coming off the tackle. There's the ball out. Boy, that looks like it was Pirate football.
That's
for
the
a moment.
second time.
More
That's the
flags
second
are
time
out.
tonight that the ball has been loose. It was called possession.
Sartell got a timeout, I believe, before the delay of game flag came out.
Yeah.
I think they're going to pull that flag back up. Sartell is running out of time in the play clock and face a 3rd down, 12.5. Yeah, that looks like a possession for the Pirates, didn't it, Bill?
That's
Ball at the 17-yard line of Park Center. Okay, again. Now, what we can't hear here is the whistle.
no, but you can see that the ball was out clearly before the player was down, before his knee hit the ground or his arm hit the ground. Right there, you see the ball is out.
So out of the timeout for Sartell, a 3rd down, 12 to go. And the Pirates 17. Take the pitch, Lahr to throw, has time, then throws incomplete, intended receiver Freeler.
Sartell pass attempt is in.
Coverage
we got
downfield
4th
by
and
Johnny. It'll be 4th down. Sartell just 2 completions tonight. Well, they've gone for 73 yards and a touchdown out of 9 attempts.
Percentage-wise, not a particularly strong night, but yardage and score-wise, that's the difference in the game. What's your 4th and 12 or 13 call here, John?
Right. We'll go back to the air. They'll give it to Tavalli. 10-yard line to the 5, and he's got a first down, 1st and goal. He picks up 14 yards. Lahr really took a shot on that, on the pressure
That's
coming
true,
in from
yeah.
Alagbashu, the defensive end, but he got the throw away. Tavalli with his 2nd catch, and this is a big one. And it goes
You
for
see
14.
See the blocking out in front, and that got him the 10 yards that he needed to get before contact, and then he just drove the ball in.
first and goal for Sartell from the 3. Lar will give the ball is out. Oh, kid's still out, and Park Center's got
Park
it.
Center's got it.
Tavalli lost it. Lar had a shot at it, but couldn't recover, and it's recovered by Park Center by Bleedy.
Well, after all the funny things that had happened negatively to Park Center, they really made a nice play there. They got a good hit on the ball. Tavalli's a really solid running back. They knocked the ball out and were able to cover it right there.
Bleedy forced it, and then he recovered it.
Really well done there. You can see the ball bouncing around, and nobody had a chance at it.
How about that for Park Center? Sartell with a chance to maybe not put the game away, but pretty close if they had been able to score the first and goal there inside the 5. Instead, Bleedy makes the big play, and it's still a one-possession game. Park Center, though, backed up deep in their own territories. They give to Miller on first down.
Looked like that was going to be looked like that was going to be a play for a loss, and DeAnthony Miller made a nice cut to get a couple of yards past the line of scrimmage. But Park Center really needs to have some poise now and be able to drive the ball downfield.
Second down and 8. Under 6 minutes to go. Wise takes the snap, looking downfield, going for Brooks again, and incomplete. Would have been a tough catch, covered again by Benji Stark. And it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, that would have been a really been an outstanding catch if he'd have been able to make that.
Reminder again, if you're watching on this Wednesday night, more high school football coming your way Thursday at noon. Osseo at home against White Bear Lake on CCX with playoff coverage starting next week of all of our local schools. 3rd down and 9, or 8 rather, for Park Center, but still deep in their own territory at their 12. Wise, deep drop. Now will step up the middle and run it. And he's going to get out to the 19-yard line. He's going to be a little bit short, Bill. And so now what do? You're deep in your own territory. There's not a ton of time left. No. I think you go for it.
If you kick it away, you look at it this way. You're down by 5. If you kick it away, you're probably not going to get the ball back. You're down by 6. And I think you really need to get the first down here, obviously, but
you can't risk not getting the ball back.
Right.
4th and 1 for the Pirates. And the 20-yard line. They give to Miller, and he's dropped for a loss. Sartell will take over on downs. Julius Morris. What a big sack in the first half comes up with this tackle for loss on DeAnthony Miller.
It just wasn't blocked.
Loss of 2. And Sartell gets the ball. Bill at the 18-yard line. Big play by Morris.
Big play, and now Sartell's back in command.
From the 18, back to Tavalli. Good first down run of 4 yards. Down inside the 15.
I think Park Center might consider using their timeouts now. Especially if they don't get a first down here. If they can hold them from not getting a first down here on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, use their timeouts now, then they've got a chance of getting the ball back with enough time to score.
They marked Tavalli down at the 15, so only a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Sabres at the Pirates' 15. Give to Tavalli again. Spins off a would-be tackler. It's about 3 more yards to the 12. Third down and 4 to go.
You got 2 downs. You got 2 downs.
Ball at the 12-yard line of Park Center. They need to get just inside the 9. We're down to 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lars going to keep it, cut it up inside. No, the ball's still inside the 5 now, down to the 4.
Oh, it looked like he was.
I thought he
was down. He must have fumbled the ball.
Larson ends up with it at the end of the play. And he's got a 1st and goal for Sartell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it right. Lar did have it.
No,
he fumbled
the
it
ball.
forward right to Larson. What a break for Sartell.
Yeah. That's the second time that the ball's been knocked from Lar to somebody on his team that resulted in a positive play.
So Larson ends up with a good play. 1st and goal from the 4 to Volley. He dropped for no gain. Tackle made by Bleedy along with Quete. Well, not the worst thing for Sartell because that clock keeps moving.
The clock keeps moving,
but now you're down to 2.5 minutes.
Park Center doesn't stop it. Park Center needs to get the ball back, and they need to have time. Timeouts don't mean anything now. You got to use them now.
Second and goal from the 3. Lar will keep it, dives into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. And it's 19-7 Sartell.
Lar with the 2-yard carry for the Sabres and the touchdown.
His 2nd touchdown here in the second half. Jefferson on for the extra point. Up and through. And it's 20-7 with 2:05 to go. Fake to Tavalli. He's cut back by Lard, had enough of a hole, and runs it in for the score.
Nice play by Lar and the offensive line. The offensive line getting just enough push to get him in the end zone. And Park Center now is up against it.
Sartell, Bill, after I mentioned a winless season last year, 0-6 to start this season. And about to, looks like, get their 2nd straight win to close out the regular season.
Absolutely. And that gives them a little bit of energy going into the playoffs. And unless they draw Alexandria or Moorhead or Rogers in the playoffs, they're gonna have a chance to win a 3rd game in a row.
Well, although with the 2-6 record, they're going to definitely be a road team next Tuesday, so they're going to be an underdog next week in the quarterfinals. But that's next week.
That's right.
The rest of the night and try to close this one out here against Park Center. They keep it out of goal. One's off a Park Center player's face mask, and Sartell recovers. Oh my goodness!
Well, what more could go wrong?
Recovery for Sartell by Hammock, who's made some big plays tonight, and carry that football to the sideline, and Hammock has sealed it there. Boy, that was a fluky play. Sartell was just trying to avoid a big return, so they kick it on the ground. It goes off one of the Pirate players up in right there. It's kind of an odd, just really a bad bounce, right?
Yep. But when it hits off of the face mask, it just goes who knows where. And Sartell, all you have to do is kneel down. There was a late flag on the play. It was unsportsmanlike against.
Second sideline warning against Park Center after the penalty and the play as the ball is spotted at the Park Center 30-yard line.
Really all
Sabres will start first and 10.
Sartell has to do is kneel down right now.
First and 10 from the 30. And off the run, and it's taken away. Bleedy has it for Park Center. How about that? Bleedy takes it away. It's second fumble recovery here in the fourth quarter. Rips the ball away from Tavalli and returns it 20-plus yards
We get some in the good field
Sartell
position.
territory.
There you go. After the inadvertent onside kick, so to speak. Let's watch this here.
Bleedy just rips it away from
Yes,
Tavalli.
he does. As Tavalli was being tackled, just ripped the ball right away from him.
Yeah, there were a couple other Pirates that had Tavalli engaged and then allowed Bleedy to come from the backside and rip the ball out and return it about 30 yards. So Park Center still got a lot of work to do, but they got a shot.
They
here
got some
inside
energy
the
here,
30,
yeah.
inside the 40 rather. All their timeouts remaining, but trailing by 2 scores. Wise wanting the throw, flushed out of the pocket, rifles it, and incomplete. Pass intended for Osmond and incomplete. And Bill, not the worst thing there either. That was a pretty short gain. It would have kept the clock moving. As it is, it stops with 1:42 to go. Saw the pressure coming from the backside from Morris. And the incompletion and good coverage too by Tangen.
It was in his hands, but the ball hit the ground.
Second and 10. Oh, coming up limping is Jensen. Oh, and he can't get to the sideline.
So they'll have an injury timeout here.
Well, I didn't see what happened, but all of a sudden
He was limping.
he
was limping badly.
A cramp and couldn't get off the field.
I don't think. Yeah, it couldn't have been.
Watch him at the top of your screen. Our second player, as he comes in motion.
And then
Maybe just cramped up there.
Cramped up. And when that happens, you just have to get down and let the injury timeout go.
Talked about the injuries season long for Park Center this year. Colin O'Rourke, Xavier Fleming, Josh Diggs has missed most of the season. And hopefully nothing more than a cramp. But anyone that's ever had one, you know how painful that is.
Cramps are very painful, but not serious. I mean, they're serious when they're there, but they're.
I hope it's nothing more than that. It's Sal, so hope his senior off the field here. A second down and 10 coming for the Pirate offense. Ball at the 39, a minute 42 to go in the game. They trail Sartell 20-7. Joey Wise, quick throw, gets the completion. Jim Klee inside the 30-yard line, down to the 27. Gain of a dozen and a first down. Clee, his second
play.
catch tonight. Both have gone for first downs. Gain of 12 yards. Stop the clock. What do we have here? Flag comes out on the far side. We're going to pick it up. All right.
There's no penalty on the play.
It's first down and 10 for Park Center. Ball at the 27-yard line. Doesn't hurt the Pirates, though, Bill, because they get back up to the line, stop the clock briefly. And Wise to throw. Under a rush, now steps up, throws, and incomplete. Trying to hit Klee again. And that's second and 10.
When he was so all by himself there out on the flank, he almost could have run down there. Jerry Wise could almost run down and handed it to Clay. I think the one thing the Sartell defense is not going to give up is the deep pass. So they're going to have to throw it underneath the coverage and get as much as they can after the catch.
Big throw toward the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Park Center touchdown. Asa Cummings, the senior tight end. And Park Center still in it. It's 20-13 with 1:15 to go.
Wise to Cummings for the 27-yard play and a touchdown.
Cummings' first TD, or his first catch tonight, goes for 27 yards and a score.
Well, if you can only get one catch, you might as well get a score out of it.
Involved for the extra point, down and up, and it is through. And that's a 6-point game.
It's never over till it's over, John.
A couple guys for Sartell in coverage, but it's right over
everybody's head
and right into the hands
of course
of Cummings.
Exactly what I said Sartell wasn't going to let happen was the long pass, and that's exactly what they did let happen. Now, if Park Center can figure out how to bounce the ball off of somebody's face mask, they might have a chance of getting on top of this thing.
They still, even if they don't recover, Bill, they do still have all three of their timeouts left. So, barring Sartell then getting a first down in this next possession, should they get the recovery, they'll still get at least a shot with a few seconds left.
Yep. Well, it takes the average football play is about 8.3 seconds. So that's 25 seconds. So.
Sartell with 10 guys within 15 yards of the football. With the kick, it's got to go 10 yards.
Just barely went.
Sartell did recover. Get those hands guys on the field, right? That Schreiner on the recovery for Sartell.
First and 10 for the Sabres from the Park Center 49-yard line.
So, first and 10, Sartell. Message, don't let somebody rip the ball out of your hand.
Protect the football. You don't have to do anything else. Don't even have to gain a yard. Just protect the football.
Penalty flag on the field.
unsportsmanlike on Park Center?
What?
And again, we're not down on the field, so I'm not sure what exactly was. I'm guessing something said, but I don't know that. And again, we're way up here. Coach Salas.
First down for Sartell from the Park Center 34-yard line.
It's hard to tell what's going
Not
on
been
without.
happy tonight with the officiating. Sometimes with his own team, but I think the officiating. You still have all their timeouts, but now Sartell that much closer. They're at the 34 to volley. With hands around that football, it gets 5 yards down to the
Volley with the carry.
29-yard line. The Pirates will use a timeout.
Park Center.
I might count 29 carries now for Tavali.
$29 carries.
For 111 yards. Timeout for Park Center. Again, they have 2 timeouts remaining, but that was a good first down run for Tavali.
Yep.
It wasn't, for no gain or little gain. They got 5 yards. And one more of those, and they'll eventually be able to run out the clock. Been an entertaining second half,
been
Bill.
very
After
entertaining,
that
yeah.
first half, there wasn't a lot other than the long touchdown pass for Sartell and the long kickoff return for Park Center. And a lot of play between the 20s, but we've had a little bit of everything here in the second half.
Absolutely. There's been the ball been
28
bouncing
points.
around weird ways. Sartell guys bouncing the ball off the floor and their own guys picking it up.
Second and 5, Sabres from the Park Center 29. Lar, give, volley. Go down for no gain, maybe half a yard. Park Center used its second timeout.
No gain on the play. Timeout Park
They
Center.
only used, 6 seconds, Bill? 101 to play. Third down and still 5 to go.
I think Sartell is pretty obvious what they're going to do with the football. They're either the quarterback or the fullback's going to carry the ball, and Park Center's going 11 guys at the line of scrimmage and sending everybody to try to make that not happen.
Third and 5, Sartell. Park Center do their best to try to rip the ball away again, but Tavali's had a pretty good handle on it the last 2 times here. Ooh, looks like Sartell moved early there. Yep, procedure call against Sartell. Coach Salas says
That'd
he
make it
has-
3rd and 10.
Going to be a 5-yard penalty. Replay third down.
Well, it makes it a little more difficult for Sartell to
Yep,
build to
absolutely.
get a first down here. I would think you're going to risk any kind of pass here.
Nope. I don't know why you would.
No. Another dose of 24, or maybe Lar will keep it himself. It will be Lar on the keeper. Hit almost
Watch
immediately
out.
by Logbajiu and friends and driven back.
Number 52 trying to take that ball out of his hands again.
Timeout Park Center. That's their
Peter
third and
Okafor,
final
two-way
timeout.
lineman, 74, also in on the stop. 4th down. Park Center uses its last timeout. Gain of 1 on the run by Lar.
So they could get the ball back here with 50 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah.
That's enough time to make something happen. So they're going to Sartell's wisely going to punt the ball, even though if they're smart, they will angle it.
Well, the last
Let
punt,
it go.
though, you remember, was tipped. Park Center
Yeah.
better get a pretty good rush on that.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything's guaranteed, Bill, that
No.
you're necessarily going to get a clean punt away. But
I think
we'll
this
see.
deep in the other guy's territory at the 33.
Oh, I think it's the right play. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's
I
not-
think I might just take the ball and run it.
Yeah.
Even if I get no yardage, the clock's not going to run much, but, a block punt return for a score loses the ball game for you.
Jackson Knott standing near midfield. Ooh, high
There it
snap.
is.
It's over his head. Knott goes back. He's gone. He's down at the 44-yard line, and Park Center takes over and down to the 44.
There you go.
Well,
That ball could have
you
been
called that,
advanced,
Bill.
too. The game is not over till it's over. That ball bouncing around, if that ball would have been picked up, it could have been advanced even into the end zone for a score.
Wow, Knott took a shot at the end,
Yes,
too.
he did. He got racked.
Park Center offense. This team they were going to lose about a minute ago of game time, and now look at them. At the 44, down by 6 with 50 seconds to go, no timeouts. Wise to throw, steps up, got some room. Now he's going to take off and run. Got a first down, gets out of bounds at the 30, a pickup of 14.
Jared Wise with the carry, forced out of bounds at the 30-yard line. There's a penalty flag on the field.
Look at that punt again, Bill, or non-punt as it turned out. We talked about what could go wrong, and it did for Sartell. Quete right in along with Mohamed Bamba on the coverage, or Alagbaju for Park Center. What is the flag here after the 14-yard run by Wise?
I don't know. Let's they're calling a sideline violation, but I didn't see that. Oh, it was a
Could be there,
sideline violation.
and they had a sideline warning earlier, so the second one is penalized. So not a big penalty, but enough at this point of the game moves it back to the 36-yard line.
That's not a call you make at this point in a game like this. And they're calling it first down.
Yeah, so they're going to move the
they're
chains.
gonna
It
move
is
the
a first
sticks.
down and 10 here. They had the
It will be first
chain
and
gang
10
to
from Sartell
get in the right spot. So first and 10, Park Center now from the 36. Again, they started at the 44. Still 41 seconds to go. Plenty of time. Wise. Again, has time. He'll step up again. Got some room to run. Now we'll throw. He's got a man open.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Inside the 10, it'll be first and goal. Ball comes out at the end. I think
No, they're calling
player
it
was
dead.
down.
They're
It
calling
was.
dead. Whistle dead. Yep.
Completion to D'Anthony Miller inside the 10-yard line. Clock stops to move the chain. It'll be a first and goal, Park Center from the 7-yard line, and timeout taken by Sartell. How about that?
How about
Wise
that?
to Miller.
Coach
29
Salas
yards.
he's fired up. Coach Salas is fired up. There have been so many weird things happened today in this game. Keeping everybody focused now. We only got to focus for 21 seconds. We got time for 3 plays. Don't panic. Play smart.
The completion to Miller.
Yeah. If he'd have turned the other way and gone out of bounds, it would have been Yeah, and that was not a fumble. He was.
Yeah, he was all the way down. So Sartell takes the timeout, gives Park Center a chance to regroup too. I mean, Sartell, it feels like they've got to regroup, man. They've just lost it here in the last minute and a half. One more look at it. Wise, flushed out.
Tavali
Does it get a run?
mirroring
Get a throw? A great job. Not kind of fakes the pass. Draws, I think, at least one of the defenders away from Miller.
Yep.
And allows the completion to happen.
Yeah, he was obviously down before that ball popped free.
1st and goal from the 7. Almost has to be a pass on every down here, right?
Exactly.
Unless you got room to run. Jerry Wise to the end zone. Oh, of all the wild finishes we have had, Bill, in our 30-plus years of doing games together, this is right at the top.
John, this is the craziest one. 2 touchdowns in the last minute and a half.
The only thing that would top it for me would be the Maple Grove Miracle 7 years ago against St. Michael in the playoffs on this field.
Right.
When they scored 19 points in the last minute. With a
Oh,
couple of
my goodness.
successful onside kicks. Bob, extra point. As of course it's blocked. And
Of
we're
course.
tied 20-all.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Why not?
After all
Why
that,
not?
a blocked extra point.
Oh, wow. This is crazy. Wise took off. There was nobody on that side of the defense.
No, nobody marked Wise at all.
And then the
Oh, my
PAT.
gosh.
Mike Hammock, I think, got the block. How about that?
Now we're going to go to OT, John, and that'll be crazy. OT will be absolutely crazy.
Wow.
Now, if you're Park Center, John, you kick the ball as hard as you can along the ground and get that thing bouncing around because you want them to use about 5 or 6 seconds. Oh, geez.
Yeah, that was Hammock.
Didn't get it up enough either.
So
how did he get that through the line to get the hand on the ball?
All the excitement of the touchdown, then extra point gets blocked.
Let's see.
How about
Naturally,
that play by Hammock, though? Boy, you're really down if you're Sartell with everything that's gone wrong in the last minute and 50 seconds, but come up with one last big play to give yourself a shot, probably not in regulation and more likely in overtime to come. But
well, you think you've got the game won at 20-7 with a minute and a half or a minute and 50 to go in the game
and you got the ball. Right.
And you give up 2 touchdowns. See, there it is, right on the ground.
Good job.
And
down to the 31 with 10 seconds. I can't imagine do anything but kneel here and play for the overtime.
I think that, the most bizarre thing would be to throw the ball and have it intercepted and returned for a touchdown. Yeah, I think you get a chance if you just kneel down, let the clock run out, and then regroup for the overtime, because the overtime is.
Yeah, get the kneel down. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Team will get the ball at the 10-yard line. Well, if this were like a pro game, Bill, and you'd have that, like the betting line, you'd show the winning percentage.
Right.
Or chance of winning. Sartell would have been at 99% when they had that football with a minute 50 to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Park Center has in the matter of 2 minutes of playing time, completely redeemed themselves for some of the things that happened earlier in the game. And now they've got a legitimate chance to win this thing.
We have not had an overtime football game. I can't remember when the last time I called a high school OT football game. It's been years.
Yeah, as far as I can't remember. Really, I don't know if I've ever been involved with one.
We had a couple way back. John Hansen's last game at Osseo, you and I did at Forest Lake High School when Mike Grant was still the coach. His last year at Forest Lake before he moved to Eden Prairie in the early 90s. And that was won by Forest Lake in overtime.
That's right. I remember
dig
that.
back 33 years in the memory bank to pull that one up, though.
Yeah.
You might have had a Osseo Blaine playoff game go overtime, but again, that was in the 90s. I can't remember any in the last decade plus. No. So now you have the coin flip and decide who gets first possession of the overtime.
Who gets possession and who gets to choose which end of the field. And I like the high school overtime rule a lot. Because it's direct. There's no cloudy area in there.
There's no clock.
Nope. You just line up and play football.
All right, so we'll go down to the end zone to our left where we just had the touchdown scored by Wise. Well, we picked a good Week 8 game to do, Bill. I've been highly entertained here.
This has been a wild game. It's been every kind of goofy thing you could think of has happened, and we're still playing football.
Sartell will start on offense. And they'll get 4 plays to try to score. If they do not, well, even regardless, Park Center would get the ball afterwards, regardless if they get points or not.
Yep.
After each team has had a full possession, whoever's got the most points after that possession wins the game, or we continue on.
Or we continue on and do it all over again.
So Sartell's offense on the field. Give to Diwali. He spins down 3 yards, goes to 4 to the 6. Boy, there's so many times I thought, boy, Sartell's going to win this game. Then they had the penalty on the one drive. Right. Diwali's coming up limp. He's going to have to come out. 31 carries in the game will do that.
Yep.
Second down from the 6. Again, this is all untimed. There's no clock here. The team gets a timeout. Lar up under center. He is thrown down for a loss back at the 8-yard line. Bleedy. Boy, he has come up with some huge plays here late in the game for Park Center. Big solo tackle.
Right there. He steal the ball again and return it for a touchdown, the game would be over.
Yeah, so 3 back to the 9. Martin wants to throw. Lofts it to the end zone.
Oh, no.
The flag is down. Did he
You're
catch it?
Kidding.
Let's see what the Freeler thinks
like
he had a
it's gonna-
touchdown.
looks
I
like
didn't
it's
see
gonna
a
be a
touchdown
PI.
signal.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Made
going to be a
flag
pass
come
interference.
out.
Was the ball
It's pass interference on Park Center.
Ball's going to go at the 2-yard line.
Ball has been spotted at 5
Looking at it again. Unless it happened before that, I don't see anything there.
No.
Freeler's out of bounds. Yeah, I mean, he got his foot down, but I think it was on that sideline. It was a closer catch than I thought.
Yeah.
And the 2, and Lar is dropped.
Fumbled it.
Fumbled the football, and it's recovered back close to the 10-yard line by Larson. Again, that penetration up the middle, the Park Center defense has really come in hard here.
They called
late
a pass
in the game.
interference, but they didn't give him a first down.
No, non-automatic first down in high school football.
Oh, thank you. I did not know that.
Look at the play again.
Ooh.
Tackle up
Oh,
high
he
there
tried to
by
pitch that after he
Bamba.
was being tackled.
Ball is back at the 11, the timeout here.
4th down and goal from the 11.
I assume Sartell took the timeout, but I did not see the signal. Well, how about that, Bill, though?
Oh.
The big play on defense by Mohamed Bamba.
Yep.
Coming up on big tackle for loss of 8 yards there.
I got a feel that Sartell's going to try to throw the ball. And Park Center just needs to put pressure on the receiver and hope they get to the quarterback.
4th down, last chance in this series for Sartell. Lars got time, throws and knocked away. Quete with the breakup. Upset he didn't get the ball, but that doesn't matter.
Park Center gets the ball at the 10. Here's the replay. Quete does a nice job of stepping in front and making the play.
Yep. Tavalli, the intended receiver. There's a flag down, Bill.
Is there another flag?
Oh, I missed the signal. It's a 5-yard penalty against Park Center. It's 4th down from the 6. They'll get another shot at it. Sartell will.
Park Center called for 12 men on the field on that previous 4th down. So now it'll be 4th and 5 from the 5. Sartell gets another chance.
12 men on the field. Lar pitch it back. No. Stop made on Kramer before he got to the end zone.
Man.
And
And no
Center will get
penalties.
the ball back.
See if there's a...
Good pursuit. Itsu comes up, the outstanding senior linebacker. ETN drives him out of bounds, short of the goal line.
Yeah, so now Park Center's got a chance to win this. What kind of plays do you call here, John?
Well, you've been successful, like dropping back to pass, but then taking off running. I mean, that worked a couple of times
I'd almost say I'd go with that same offensive alignment that I had late in the ball game with 5 receivers, empty backfield, and let my quarterback scramble around. He did a good job scrambling on 2 or 3 plays.
Miller will be in the backfield here. Wise will give it to him. Anthony Miller breaks a tackle, still on his feet, driving to the end zone. Not quite there
Just
to be
short.
second down from the 1. Oh, what an effort by the Anthony Miller. Sets up the Pirates on the doorstep of winning. Second down.
Get a 9.5-yard run on first down. And DeAnthony Miller does a good job. Breaks a tackle at the 5, gets there, runs into his own guy, gets down to the 2, down to the 1. Let's shove him in. Not quite.
Yeah, ball never got in.
Not quite.
Sartell, another timeout on the field again.
Park Center's timeout that time.
This time.
Yep. Well, John, we've had just about every kind of thing happen in this game, including some things that I've never seen before.
12 men on the field on the last series. It almost
Passing.
gave Sartell, well, it did
Had
give Sartell
6
one final chance. They weren't able to score on it.
Yeah, they had 6 plays to score from 10 yards and didn't. Park Center gave them every opportunity with the pass interference and with 12 men. So you got 3 plays from the 1 yard line.
I'm sure Kurt Salas is nobody move on that offensive line till the ball is snapped,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
No procedure penalties. We're going to back up here.
Play smart all the way. Play smart.
Jerry Wise, the junior, come through down the stretch. No line up in the center, under center. Miller behind him. Wise trying to push forward. Second effort. He is in for the touchdown, and the Pirates win.
Park Center wins. How about that? How about that? What a finish.
Wise with 2 touchdown runs and a touchdown pass in the last minute 15 plus the overtime. And the Pirates somehow walk off a winner here today.
And it didn't look like he was going to get in there until he did.
Second effort by Jerry Wise, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Goodness. What a game. Well, John, we've been through a lot of stuff. That was
this is right up there.
Unbelievable.
26-20, Coach Salas. The team, everything that seemed to go against them, Bill, the penalties, the turnovers, the ball off the face mask, the punt that went back to Sartell, and all of a sudden you get the big defensive play, the takeaway by Blady on defense. You know, you still, even at that point, you still got to score 2 touchdowns.
Still got to score
in the
2
last
touchdowns.
minute and a half, and they did that, and then they get the stop defensively on the first series of overtime and come back 2 plays later. And a crushing loss for Sartell. They finish up the regular season. Look at that. Like Jerry Wise joined the gymnastics team with the back flips. The Sabres 1-7. Park Center goes to 4-4 on senior night. And what a way for these guys to finish out the regular season tonight. That was crazy.
Absolutely unbelievable.
We're going to take a timeout, gather ourselves up. We're going to hear from a couple of the Pirates. Our post game from Park Center on the way. Pirates come back. They beat Sartell 26-20 on the Jerry Wise overtime touchdown run. Back to wrap things up on CCX after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.
Well, Park Center, what a crazy win tonight. 26-20 in overtime. They win it over Sartell, scoring all the points in the last minute 15. Then they get the overtime win. And on senior night, a couple of juniors coming up with some big plays down the stretch, joined by Jerry Wise, Delvin Bleedy, and Jerry, start with you, the quarterback, touchdown pass, couple touchdown runs, all in that last minute 15. And the overtime, talk us through that. I mean, they have the ball. You guys are down 20-7, and things aren't looking good. What's going through your mind?
It's the line first. If it wasn't for the line, we would have scored. So it's really up to the line.
They gave you time to throw, right? I mean, you had some time to throw, and you were able to run some as well. How much is that? It's kind of a team effort, right? It's not just you.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a team effort. We work hard at practice. We play around sometimes, but we got to stay locked in, and then came out with the win.
What was the message down the stretch there as you got the ball back? You had that last possession of regulation about the 40-yard line. What was the message from Coach Salas and the staff?
Score. Score. We got to win. That's really it.
You ever been in a game anything like this?
No, sir.
No, all right. Congratulations. Celebrate this one. Great game tonight.
Thank you.
Delvin, come on in. And you really kind of started this whole thing. You got the takeaway and forced the fumble there late when Sartell looked like they might run out the clock. What were you seeing and you were able to get to the ball?
I came through. I saw one of my teammates, Milai, he held them up, and I was coming in. I saw the ball was loose. I just grabbed it and went. My coach told me to get the ball back, so I just did my job.
You got the ball back, but your team still had a lot of work to do, right? I mean, you're still down 2 scores on that. Talk about the play of the offense down the stretch to get the tie and force the overtime.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, our O-line, they got the push. Muka, they gave him time, and you know what I'm saying? He just did his job. He got us in the end zone.
They get the ball first in overtime. You guys still get a couple of penalties. They get 6 cracks at it. You guys make the stops. Talk about the way your defense played and came up with the big plays when you needed it down the stretch.
You know, in the huddle, our captain, Etienne, he's always telling us, stay locked, don't worry about the penalties. And he's always just telling us, hey, next play, get the ball back. We got to get that turnover, and that's what we did.
And how about the stop by Etienne on that 4th down play, too?
Stop by Etienne. You know what I'm saying? Etienne, he does that every single game. He reads the play, and he makes sure he gets his job done. His job is to just get the running back, and he did his job.
I mentioned you guys are both juniors. Tell me about the senior leadership that those guys have provided, Etienne and the rest of the seniors here tonight to get you in the position where now you're 4-4.
I've been playing with these guys since I was a freshman, and I've always looked up to these guys. And, you know what I'm saying, they've always encouraged us to make sure we're doing our job. You know what I'm saying, make sure we're doing our job on the field and off. You know what I'm saying, just having them keep us encouraged, make sure we're still locked in and we're not out of the game. You know what I'm saying, that's just a really big part of keeping us in the game and getting this win.
How much fun was this tonight?
It was real fun, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
It was real fun.
Delvin, Jerry, congratulations on the win. Go celebrate this and good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, what a fun finish tonight for Park Center. Again, down 20-7. Don't have the ball with 1.5 minutes to go, and they come back and win it in overtime. And here we are. What a terrific football game tonight on CCX, and hope you enjoyed it all the way. For Bill Hunstock and all of our crew, thanks so much for joining us tonight from Pride Stadium in Brooklyn Park. The Park Center Pirates in overtime. They defeat the Sartell Sabres 26-20. And good night from Park Center.